Okay, guys, enough with the dumb faces. We're just gonna jump right into this. So I'm gonna use some Too Faced Primer Shadow Insurance. Love this stuff. It makes everything stick, makes everything work a lot better. It makes the pigments pop. You know what I'm saying. So then I'm gonna take the Stardust palette. I'm gonna take Millennial and I'm gonna wipe this all over my eyes. I'm just gonna swipe it everywhere. This is my transition shade. It's gonna make everything basically blend together really nicely. So just use a big puffy brush, whatever one you want will work. Then up next, I'm going to take Double Tap, which is like this really pretty plum color. And at first I thought I was going to do more of a cranberry, but then the plum really spoke to me. We had a second, felt really good about it. So we're just going to put that all over our crease. If you don't have a crease, make one. Then I'm going to go back in with that puffy brush and just basically diffuse everything out so there's no harsh lines so it doesn't look like you got punched in the face. Know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to put it on the outer corner and start giving myself that cat eye, and I'm going to really build it up. I'm going to go back and forth and diffuse it a few times. Then I'm taking some Milk white liner and I poked myself in the eye, which was really fun because then my eye was red for like an hour. Awesome. I'm going to put it all over my lid so that I can put the strip on top of it, which is this like really beautiful silver. The reason I put the white underneath is because that's going to help this silver pop, and it's also going to keep the glitter right where I put it instead of falling out. Then we're going to diffuse the silver with the purple so everything blends so there's like no harsh lines. It's like a nice good fade. We don't want to look like we got punched, and then we're just going to keep going back and forth and blending and diffusing just so that everything's nice and thick and we have it to the max, that purple. We just like really want it to be intense. Then I'm taking a new foundation called RCMA foundation. I'm going to put all the links and all that good stuff in the bottom bar, so check that out. I don't know how I feel about this. It's really, really oily, so if you have oily skin, don't even think about it. Then I'm going to take Born This Way, and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes for concealer. It's almost the same color, but I felt like I needed extra today because these hormones are raging. I'm super red, blue, I'm all effed up. But I'm going to basically push this sponge into my skin to pick up all the extra just because this is like so oily. This RCMA foundation, it's a really good foundation, but it's super, super oily. So I needed to pick up as much as I could off that. Then I'm taking this Age Rewind that's a little bit lighter just to really make my eyes a little bit brighter because I felt like I was getting a little orange. Don't worry about my chest, people. I know it's really white. My face is like a whole different shade, but it doesn't even matter because I am wearing a scarf today, so F it. Then I'm going to take some RCMA, what am I talking about? Translucent powder, and I'm going to put it basically all under my eyes, and I'm going to make it look like I sniffed a big line of cocaine, and then I'm going to put it on the top of my forehead. So it looks like I dipped my face in a big pile of cocaine, which is awesome. Then I'm going to take some Stay Matte by Rimmel, and I'm basically going to push this into my skin. This is going to help suck up those extra oils from that foundation, but it's also going to give me a full coverage too. So I'm just basically pushing that everywhere, down into my neck, all that good stuff. Then I'm going to start bronzing, and I already wiped away that translucent powder. I can't let it bake too long because I'll get too dried. And I'm using this natural bronzer to basically warm up all my skin, but then I'm going to go back in with a contour, but I just really, really like to warm my face up first. Get that neck, especially if you're like me and got a turkey neck happening. We're going to try to hide it with a little bronzer. I don't know how well it works, but I like to believe that it does. Then I'm going to take the darkest shades from the NYX palette, and I'm going to basically pretend I'm contouring my nose. I don't know if it's really happening. My nose is super swollen right now from pregnancy, but I like to believe it really contours my nose. I don't know. Here we are. We're going to contour the rest of my face, try to lose a little weight in those cheekbones, and then I'm going to clean it up with more translucent powder. It's going to look like I dipped my face again in some cocaine. I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to let that bake, and that's just going to clean up anything that fell and make it look a little bit more precise. Then I'm taking this reddish shade from the same palette. I'm putting it underneath my eyes. And I'm taking Jackpot, which is like sparkly and brown and awesome, and I love it. And I think I used every single color in this palette, but whatever, that's what it's there for. Then I'm taking Lights Camera Flashes. I really love this for my bottom lashes. It's pretty bomb. For the top lashes, I already said I love the product, but I don't know. I like a big, wider wand. Anyway, taking some NARS Orgasm. Love this stuff. It's literally like an orgasm, I swear to God, but better. And it's just like the prettiest shade. Wiping away the crack cocaine off my face. And I'm almost done and moving on to my lips. I'm using Nude Pink by NYX. And the reason I'm using this, I'm going to put this all underneath because I'm using a matte shadow or a matte lipstick. So that can get pretty dry and cracked, so you want something underneath it. It's going to look really wild and horrible. So a little trick is to buff it out with a brush that has really close bristles when you're using a matte, and then just reapplying more liner to keep everything nice and cleaned up. By buffing it, it will really help. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this tutorial, and let me know what else you want to see, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.